Welcome, dear student. In my lectures, today we are going to deal or the study structure and function of brain of Scolidon. We have already studied the various systems along with the characters of Scolidon. And for your syllabus, Scolidon is for type study. So we have to study all different systems of Scolidon. Before going to start or deal with these different systems of this nervous system of Scolidon or the brain of Scolidon, you are requested, please do subscribe my channel and press the bell icon for the notification of latest uploaded video or the updated videos. And if you like the video, please press the like button. And hope you enjoyed my earlier lectures and understood all the content in it. And still not understood or having any doubts or the query, please feel free to write into comment box. So I will try to improve it and just solve your queries. So let's start for today's lectures, which deals with the structure and function of brain of Scolidon. So as you know, the Scolidon is aquatic animal belong from the class Pisces. Body is divisible into three regions: head, neck is absent, head, trunk and tail. So head which containing the brain, at the dorsal side of the head the brain is present, and as it is chondrichthyes fish, means cartilaginous fish, endoskeleton is entirely cartilaginous and the brain encloses into this cavity or these kinds of the cranium, cartilaginous cranium, and within this we found that this structure of the brain is present. So this is the structure of the brain, how the brain look like in the Scolidon. So this is about the brain of Scolidon, and there are three regions of the brain of Scolidon. Number first is a forebrain, and the second is midbrain, and the third one is hindbrain. So these are the three parts of the brain of Scolidon. Now in these three parts there are again subpart. In case of the forebrain, which is having three subpart: olfactory lobe, cerebrum and diencephalon. Midbrain is having only the optic lobes, and hindbrain is having cerebellum and medulla oblongata. So these are the parts of the heart, these are the parts of brain of Scolidon. Now this one is the structure of brain of Scolidon, in which if you see the two olfactory sacs are present, they are laterally present above cerebrum and they attach to the olfactory peduncle. They raise on the olfactory peduncle and just attach to this olfactory lobe, and this sacs arises and this goes to the external nares or the nasal opening, where from which it receive the sense of smell or the stimuli about the smell. So this is about the olfactory sac. And again this, from this olfactory sac just below there is a cerebrum. So this olfactory sac, cerebrum and diencephalon. Diencephalon is dorsally hidden under the cerebellum. But if we see the ventral structure of the ventral diagram, we see this is about the diencephalon, which is having part infundibulum, this lobus inferior, as well as saccus vasculosus, hypophysis and this crura cerebri. So these are the portions which are hidden under the cerebellum dorsally, but ventrally these are visible. So likewise these are the three portions. Then if we see the midbrain, midbrain is having the two lobe, these are called as the optic lobes. Then hindbrain, which is having the cerebellum, which is, this is a pink color structure which shows the cerebellum, and second one is medulla oblongata. This is elongated Y-shaped structure which is medulla oblongata. So these are the parts of brain of Scalodon. Then if you see the again this LS, longitudinal section of this brain, and these kinds of the longitudinal section which shows the different cavities which are present into the brain. Anteriorly into the forebrain at the olfactory sac or these kinds of the olfactory lobe, it has the cavity which is called as a rhinocele, and just to the lateral side it is having the cavity which is called as a lateral ventricle, which join again internally through the foramen of Monro and the third ventricle. From foramen of Monro, the third ventricle is present. Then after this, optic ventricle is present, the cavity of optic lobe. Then iter is present. Then epicele is present, and later to epicele, the fourth ventricle is present. And just posterior to this, it is having the central canal. So these are the cavities. If you see in these kinds of the section, this sagittal section, this just arrow-like section, in which these lateral ventricles are present here, these are visible. Then foramen of Monro, then optic chiasma is present here. This is actually the optic chiasma. Then this diocele, then these are the optic lobe, then optic ventricle, this optic ventricle, then the cavities of cerebellum, that is about the metacele. Then again this is a crura cerebri, which is seen here, crura cerebri ventrally. Then the myocele, so the posterior most cavity. These kinds of the cavities are called as the cavities of the brain, which containing the cerebrospinal fluid, and this fluid is secreted by choroid plexus. This is present to the anterior side, that's why it is called as anterior choroid plexus. This one is present to the posterior side, that's why it is called as a posterior choroid plexus. Anteriorly it raises pineal stalk. So this rudimentary structures, that is this pineal stalk which is raised here, this pineal stalk. And if you see the cerebrum, centrally it has such pore which is called as the neuropore, and from this neuropore the two lateral nerve arises. These two lateral nerves are called as the terminal nerves. These are also called as a pre-olfactory nerves, and these are the ganglion at a regular interval. These are the bulgy structure which are called as the ganglia. So this is about the pre-olfactory or terminal nerves, which has such ganglia and goes to this olfactory lobe of the respective olfactory lobe. So this is about the structure of brain of Scalodon. Cavities, this is a dorsal view, this one is the ventral view, and this is the sagittal sections. And brain, from this brain arises the 10 pair of cranial nerves. Scalodon belong from the class Pisces, and as you know the Pisces are having 10 pairs of cranial nerves. And all these 10 pair of the cranial nerves which arises from this cranium. In case of the nervous system of any individual, as you know, the nervous system is generally studied in parts: central nervous system, peripheral nervous system, and sympathetic or autonomous nervous system. Central nervous system, which included the brain and spinal cord. Peripheral nervous system includes the nerves arises from the brain and spinal cord, that is the spinal nerve as well as the cranial nerve. Then third, that is autonomous or sympathetic nervous systems, which are nothing but the nerves arises from both this spinal cord as well as brain, but they control the involuntary activity. Just like the example is heartbeat. We can't control the heartbeat. So these heartbeats which has been generally controlled by this autonomous nervous system. The concern with the brain of Scalodon, not about this peripheral nervous system or this autonomous nervous system. So only this brain we are going to deal, and as you know, in any individual the function of the brain is to control and coordinate all the different parts of the body, to control all parts of the body, maintain or to make the coordination of the parts of the body and regulate. So likewise these are the functions. If we see the olfactory lobe, it has the olfaction, that is the sense of smell. The olfactory lobes are huge, very large and well developed, and that's why the sense of smell in Scalodon is very high, or it is well developed, so that it can detect the smell of prey or of the objects into the sea from far away or from long distance due to this well developed olfactory lobes. Cerebrums, which helps in maintaining memory power. Diencephalon, the hypophysis, which act as a this regulating the secretion. Then midbrain, which comes optic sense or the sight or visions. And X type of the nerves arises, forming these chiasma like structures, optic chiasma. This diencephalon and just to the sides of cerebrum. So this is about this optic lobe. In case of the hindbrains, which also help to hold or the control the muscles as well as the balance, or muscular balance, muscular control as well as the balance of the individual. And in case of medulla oblongata, which generally control the involuntary activity of the body along with the respiratory centers. These are about the brain of Scalodon, which encloses into the cranium or the brain box, and which kept safely into that cranium, the brain of Scalodon. These are the first group of individual from gnathostomes, that is Pisces. These are having such kinds of the structure of brain. Basic plan of the brain of vertebrate is same. The three regions of the brain: forebrain, midbrain and hindbrain. These are having structures. Internally it is having the cavities, or this is also called as the vacuities, which are filled with this cerebrospinal fluid secreted by choroid plexus, anterior as well as posterior. And this morphologically they are having the different regions or the structures. So this is all about the brain. This is about the structure as well as the function of the brain of Scalodon. Hope you all understood structures as well as the functions, and hope you enjoyed the lectures. Thank you very much.